How's it? Hang loose. Welcome to Mongoose Max Hawaii,
It's what we want.
channel. Okay. How's it, everybody? Aloha. It's Wednesday, November 19th. And I can turn this light on if it still works, okay? Right. That's colorful. Little setting for the set. Yeah. And this, lights, camera, action. Okay. We're all set now. Okay. Well, I just thought I'd change it up from the news and...
Understand.
You know, they're doing the Epstein file thing. They're trying
Cursed.
to put it in... Cursed! Thank you, Ghost Dude Box. Putting that Epstein file in front of the president. Almost. That's about it. So, instead of that, I'm going to have a pivot and look at other predators. Yes. Predators. Predator the movie, to be specifically. Well, there's Predator the movie, and then there's Predator the movie franchise. I don't like franchise, that word. It sounds like French
When did
fries.
it happen?
Predator the French fries. The franchise, all the movies made about the Predators. Even there's like Alien versus Predator, and the famous one is the first Predator. I think it was 1987. Came up with Arnold, and it was, you know, younger Arnold Schwarzenegger, and he's out there with his little troop, and they're in the jungle investigating something suspicious, secret mission, special force suspicious. And then there is the invisible predator, and it mimics, and it's from the trees, and he finds out that, you know, he gets muddy and he can't see him with the mud, and they finally get out of there before it blows up. And in that movie, Arnold in his early days has his very thick accent, and he does say, "Get to the choppers! Get to the choppers now! To the choppers! Get in the chopper!" It's like classic Arnold. And he's freaking in prime condition in that movie. He's like, "I got mud all over me. You can't see me." It's like, and they whittle little things. The Predator movie, the first one,
Are you scared?
giving a little detail because I'm saying that is the rule of thumb. That's the prime one. You see, just a couple days ago, I mean, not a couple days ago, a week or so, you know, I had to be in the hospital with the IV drip, some blood. I had to be careful, but I was in there, hooked up, was like, oh, here we go again. And I'm trying to distract myself with the remote control, and luckily they had cable, some type of cable channels, and there was a Predator movie marathon, and I'm watching all the Predator movies, the early ones, you know. I didn't be back. No, it wasn't. That's Terminator. But Get to the choppers and everything, you know. And I'm like, and then the other one, but this one that's out now is called Predator Badlands, and Predator Badlands is
Undoubtedly.
there's no Arnold, and there's a woman
Solid.
named L.A. Fleming, I think it is, L.A. Fleming, and she plays this synthetic robot, you know, looks human. They call them synths, and actually she plays two of them because there's a clone synth, and anyways, they go to the alien planet. So let me just preface that, this is just a crude review. Like, you want to go see it, I'll try to rate it with a schoolhouse rating. Let me say some stuff about it, and then just show you stills. So they just take still. And so, spoiler alert to the max, I guess. If you really want to see it and not reveal, don't watch this video. But if you don't care, if you're wondering about seeing it, you might save yourself some dollars. Don't know. You might want to see it anyways. I don't think spoilers matters in cases like this, it doesn't really matter. It doesn't. It's like, this movie is very visual movie. It's an action movie. It's very visual, and it has all this concept art of alien planet, right? And not so much on the spaceship and the interior of the spaceship, but they have these gadgets that the Predator uses, and there's some design with that, and of course the Predator costume monster design. And they go to this planet which is like the Badlands. So it's a character examination of the Predator himself. So here's one of the Predators from Predator Planet, and he has this buggeroo with his father and his brother. Anyways, it's very tragic, so he leaves the planet to go capture his trophy, the big monster Kalish that everyone, including his father, is afraid of, so he can bring honor to himself and to the tribe, mostly to redeem himself. It's a redemption of himself story. He broke a fang because his brother saved him. He's like the defective weak one, and they pride themselves on strength, and you should have been smothered when you were a baby kind of deal. And he's out to prove himself by going to get this big monster Kalish and come back with the trophy. Because, you know, Predators, they take the skull and they rip the spine out. Predator stuff. And they have the trophies, and that's the kind of basis of his character arc, except he meets this synth, which was met
Can you help me?
the big bad monster anyways earlier, and is kind of torn in half, kind of like those. The movie goes after fairly number of tropes or things they do from other movies, like the movie Aliens, when the robot is that synthetic android is ripped in half. So we already got her ripped in half at the beginning. I'm looking for my legs, in a sense. And we don't see any alien. No cameo from Alien. I was hoping. See, because they go to this planet. He has to. Spaceship. He goes to this planet. Lower your voice, okay. He has to go to this planet. What is it? Gara, Jera? I don't know. It's kind of like whatever. A planet name. And it is full of. It's the ultimate hostile environment. Not just atmosphere and rocky cliffs.
You're welcome.
There's beautiful scenery of, I think, New Zealand. Yes, New Zealand. I don't think it is New Zealand. Beautiful scenery of New Zealand, which is kind of altered to look like an alien landscape. So they're actually in jungles and actually showing these gigantic, magnificent canyon valleys that are lush, and it's altered to be alien stuff.
It's inside.
But this planet he goes to is full of every sort of vicious life you can frickin' think of imagine. I mean, he gets there and the first thing he's attacked by plants. And then the plants are just nasty. And then there's this other thing, it's like a rhinoceros and all that kind of stuff. And he runs across, he almost gets killed looking for the thing right off the bat because the alien landscape, and he finds the synth, who basically he pairs up in, takes her along as his tool. And they kind of cooperation, teamwork, survive, and then they pick up another little alien creature along the way, and they survive. And they meet up with the Kalish, and there's also the bad corporation people.
Please go.
Like from the original Alien movies, and they're trying to capture alien life and weaponize it. So there's the corporation, battle, and they live at the end, kind of like a new tribal bonding. And the other character arc is the synth, L. Fleming, has a clone synthetic robot type android, and they got separated exploring the planet initially. That's how she gets tripped by the monster Kalish, and they're separated, but she's initially rescued, but she was saved. Anyways, there's kind of the sister bond between the
Are you scared?
clone synths, and I'm pretty sure they're both played by the same actress. You can say actress, right? Still, I don't know. You have to say actor, actress. Old school. So they're like, there's the sister bond, but then she's working for the corporation. And so there's betrayal, and then that's kind of like the thing. I think it's a great visuals and a lot of action. If you're into the Predator thing, sure, go see it. It may be kind of a date movie. There's kind of there's gory stuff, but it's not that gory. It's like my movie buddy Michael is like, commented, this movie was made for a specific audience, and I was like, yeah, but I was like, wait, what specific audience, right? I'm thinking, and it is. It's kind of catered in a sense, sort of, not so much to maybe more the younger crowd that might play. Has nothing to do with gaming, as in computer gaming, but there's a lot of action. It's like the director decided to, let's just keep action going on. And that's my little film criticism, is that they never go to suspense or building up. It's like the spring has to have some tension in it, and then the spring is sprung. They don't do that. They do the kind of thing where they have the screenwriting thing, get the cat up in the tree and get the cat out of the tree as soon as you can, and they do that throughout the whole movie. It's like boop, 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 boop. And the monster Kalish is really bad because it regenerates instantly. So, and chop something off and it goes back. It's unstoppable, unkillable. But things happen so fast. It's like, what? It's hard to just, if you're sitting there getting tired, keeping track of what just happened, what's going on now. There's not that.
Can you see me?
Pause. Like, now reference to the first Predator movie, right, with Arnold. Get to the choppers. So he's stranded all by himself when it's mano a mano with him and the Predator in the jungle. Now he's looking, and there's like no dialogue, right? There's like there's no dialogue, and he sees the Predator. He's like, is that it there? And then this brush stroke, and then he's whittling the twigs. I would make this pointy stick. He's got to make it's like the Arnold impression. I will point the stick in now, and then he's making the traps and putting gunpowder in the leaves, and then he finds out can't see through the mud, so he pastes mud on. It's all this small build-up stuff. He's like doing these little MacGyver things and making this little trap, and then there he comes, and there's the Predator. There he comes, come on, go a little closer. There's pauses before action. In this movie, it's like you think of it as the character goes into the scary, darkened house with the flashlight, and they're looking, and all you see is the flashlight, and there's not many sound, and then the flashlight goes to the cabinet in the kitchen. He opens up the kitchen real slowly, and then the cat comes out, jump scare. There's tension. This movie doesn't really go there, so I was kind of, they could have done that with the Kalish, because the monster is supposed to be right off to the side. They turn buddies with the monster because the little buddy that they met, he spit on him, so he smelled like, and it was the baby. There's a spoiler there. The baby was the baby Kalish, so they're kin to the Kalish. Now the Kalish is on their side, on the corporation lady synthesizer. So the synthesized ladies in the big machine telling the predators are Yakja, something like that, predator name, and they have predator language which has subtitles. So there's a lot of and this it's trying to show you the predator culture, get you sympathetic, but they could have had. She tells him, how's it feel being hunted? And he's like, you tell me, because now she's being hunted. There's the big monster, so should have gone like to the monster, right, and a little reaction shot, but no, it's just boop boop action. They miss a lot of these moments where they could have developed suspense and made the moment a little bit, because they're action. Well, let me just show you. We'll go through some of the. Don't be too long with this. It's Predator Badlands, and it's a very bad planet.
Satan.
And Satan. Satan's not there, but close. So let's look at this here. So here we go. You see this Badlands stuff, and see how it's very visual. It's done very well in that regard. It is time to earn yours, and so he battles his father after the father kills his brother, and they have the alien thingies, and I will crush you. No, I will make honor, because he it's kind of like avenging his brother, and then wants to revenge to his father, and basically it's all about weakness and honor with this thing on his own planet, and that's his brother's name. And his last dying thing is his brother sends him. He pushes the button and sends the ship to the Badlands, Predator Badlands, and then he gets in trouble and meets this synthesizer lady who's already broken in half and wrapped up in the killer jungle, and he comes in, he gets her, takes her along. Takes her along as like a backpack, keeps calling her a tool. And then there's the sister who's being revived, and the sister gets scanned by the corporation. Your mission is not complete, go get your, and then it's a little parallel development. Back to the jungle, giant beast, and he cuts the beast in half, which is like amazing. It's like, oh, it's very kind of samurai with the do or die honor and a lot of sword, and then right after that he gets caught up with the nasty plant, and they meet this little monkey guy, and he's like, oh gosh, we have to take this guy along, and he winds up saving their butt along the way here and there, and they're off on the planet looking for the monster, the Kalis. And should we bring him along or leave him behind? He's all about leaving people behind. I can do it alone. And then they have the heartwarming campfire scene. Oh, would you like something to eat?
Definitely.
I'm a robot synthesized. Okay. But this guy's like, I'd like something to eat. And then, oh gosh. So this one, L. Fleming, and then he gets she brings him to the original crash site for her people, and tries to repair her legs, and says, you're on your own. She calls the corporation, and he's like, I will go and get Kalish myself. It will be more honorable, my death. And he lights the thing on fire, which is a harp back to the original Predator movie when Arnold goes. He gets all his traps set up, and then he lights a big fire. He goes, argh! So they tried to reproduce that, but they're moving so fast, it's like didn't come across. But the big monster shows up, and there's a battle. He gets thrown through the window where the lady was repairing her legs. Boom, and she doesn't have any legs anymore again, which is another thing they could have went and developed. There's a big Kalis battle. There's this big monster, and you find out that its head gets cut off and it can grow another head. So he's in trouble now. And then they wind up back at the corporate headquarters where they're trying to get these monsters anyway. So they get the the Kalis and the Predator, and then they revive the half lady, the other one, whose name is Thigh, by the way.
Definitely.
Yes, definitely. And they revive her and repair her, and she's like, "Oh, look, I'm back." So she no, and then she winds up battling the guy. So it's kind of like a little rebellion in there, a little rebellion. Yeah, I guess they try to take over on the inside of the corporate thing, and he's been battling the Kalis with his old time mask on, and he gets a bunch of. See, they one thing is interesting is in the Badland area, the synth tool lady Thigh, she was programmed as a synthetic to understand the creatures. So you have the AI starting to have sympathy for creatures. So there's a little development of the AI has feelings. That explains her character arc with she wants to reconnect with her sister, but her sister is still bad with the corporation. But with this synthesized empathy with the creatures to understand them, she also knows a lot about, those, you just feed them these little berries and then those the things that throw darts at you, and watch out for those, because she knows all about the bad in the Badlands, the bad creatures. And the Deck is his name, the Predator. Deck, I forgot to mention that. So what's your name? Deck. Don't be Deck as in Dexter. Deck as in don't be a Deck. Deck. Okay, so that's, I don't know, planted there. But Deck finds out that these creatures can be adapted for the armor that he's, and the weapons that he's losing. So he has the eel on his thing instead of the thing is the eel that shoots darts, and he has this other stuff, and he's adapting to these creatures, and he brings them along to help them fight the corporation people. So when that's all happening, so yeah, I told you there's spoiler alerts. That's all, the whole thing's a spoiler, spoiled. It's all spoiled. So they go in there and they're fighting the alien
outside,
and the big bad lady, the other synthesizer lady, I don't know, I have a picture here. The other synthesizer, it looks exactly like her, like clones, tries to attack him, but then the Kalish was on his side. But then he's out there, and he's fighting with the Kalish, and the Kalish, the big monster it's a huge Godzilla-like monster that can regenerate, and it smells the spit of the little guy, the little monkey guy.
Not exactly.
It's the mother-child with the big bad trophy alien, but they get it to. It almost kills him. It stops, and then then the mom explodes. The big monster explodes, I think, and then it's like, what? And then the synthesizer lady goes after the other synthesizer lady.
Absolutely not.
But they're sisters, right? You're sisters now. We're sisters. Oh, but we're sisters. And I don't know, not quite. And she winds up getting offed. And so they're back, and there's a kind of like this reunion. Oh, you have redeemed yourself. You're a part of the
my death.
You're the clan now. Then he comes back to his father. Oh, you've come for revenge? No, but he winds up in a big battle.
I don't know.
Kills his dad. It's kind of Luke Skywalker thing. But notice the things are very very picturesque concept art. And so the father and him battle it off. He wins.
No way.
Perhaps it is right that you did survive, because only the weak and the strong. And I have my own clan. You're a part of the clan. I have my own clan. And it's these the little monster tyke, which is growing bigger now, the synth lady, and their own clan. Even though at the very end a ship comes in. Who's that? Is that a friend? No, it's Mother, because there's a sequel. And there you have it.
Joseph.
Predator Badlands, completely spoiled for you, for your entertainment. Well, at least you don't have to go see it if you don't want to. I would give it a B in a sense, because they put a lot into it, and there's a lot of action. If you like the action in the Predator stuff, and then there's the character, there's the Predator, and you get to know the one Predator guy you get to know, Deck, and there's this sort of side characters of the Synth Sisters. It has a kind of a character arc, but it's kind of simple. It's not that. It's not that. The surprises aren't that much of a surprise. It's like
Struggle.
And they could have had these moments, and they missed out on moments because they're trying to push everything into it. Like they're trying to make it move along real fast.
Why are you here?
So
I remember you.
I'd give it a B, but I give it, I don't know, B minus, because they could have been better. And I keep thinking of,
Why are you here?
in the hospital, flipping through all the earlier Predators, and the earlier ones were, damn, it's simple. They put it out there, and the story's good. It's like Arnold and the Predator. They're not saying anything, but they're making, and you're following along. What is he doing now? And you're following. This one, it's just there's too much stuff going on, and they don't have that. They could have, and they didn't. That's why I'm kind of. It's a small
Let me show you.
nitpicky movie critic thing. Anyways, so there you go. I'm getting a B minus.
Clouded.
But Predator Badlands, and thank you. It's clouded. Yeah, it was clouded with too much action. But it's an okay movie, but B minus. That's generous. Okay. Anyways, have a good Aloha day. I thought I'd do that Predator instead of the other Predators in the office. Isn't that right? Yes, we have our Predators here. You got hit by the Predator, right? So anyhow, aloha. Have a good day.
Aloha. It's gonna be raining. Oh, I gotta do it. Gotta run. Okay, bye now. Bye. Aloha.